Hey guys, welcome back, John Megacycle here, trying to cover another request. Trying to move through a lot of these videos. I'm hoping I get to everyone. If I don't get to your request, don't feel bad. Just trying to catch up from a couple of weeks of hiatus. A little bit of a break, catching up with work and the like. Hope you guys are doing well, hope you're feeling great. Got a real simple request, though the simple ones are sometimes my favorite. This is a quick one. United States Super Weapons General versus the United States Laser General hard difficulty. $10,000 cash and limit super weapons. Now, even though the Super Weapons General is the master of super weapons, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory there, meaning her super weapons, General Alexander, are half off, meaning the particle cannons are only $2,500. She still has a lot to work with. We've got the Tomahawk missiles from the War Factory, we've got the Aurora Alpha bombers from the Air Force, and we've got a good mix of other units. There's not a lot we're restricted against. Defensively, we also get our EMP Patriot sites, which are very handy, and I'm really hoping this is going to be a lot of fun. I can kind of see this one go down, so we're going to go ahead and get started. This is the normal 1 versus 1 map that I'm used to playing, the tournament desert. Let's see here. For general promotions, I think we're going to wait for our A-10s, possibly our Pathfinders, definitely the Fuel Bomb, Inspector Gunship, just to see how this guy's playing his cards. Go ahead and get a quick scan in there.
Sounds good.
Gonna play this one fairly economic heavy. So I am gonna give myself the ability to build one super weapon, considering I am the super weapons general. Though it's usually my protocol to not build any. I kind of like to enjoy this game on a bit more of a tact. And someone who spams super weapons, I mean, if it allows you to win, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to win. But I like to have more fun with the units and the military and stuff like that. So we're gonna go Air Force. It's $1,000 as opposed to $2,000 for the War Factory. It's cheaper. It's gonna allow us to get our economy up faster, but we're still gonna be able to get some military on the field. We're not going to be spamming all too heavy like Comanches or anything like that, but I did want something moving. Okay, so now we've got full supply, 2 Comanches per, or these are Chinooks, aren't they? Gosh, I get those confused all the time. 2 Chinooks per supply stash per supply depot. That's the magic number there. Instead of building defenses immediately, we're going to go ahead and construct 1 Comanche. That's going to give us a lot of good viewable area. So I do want some military in the air. Let's go ahead and take another gander what they've got. Laser General is going to hard emphasize on War Factory capability, and it makes perfect sense. Why? That's how they get their laser tanks. The thing we need to be mindful of, the Laser General is very dependent on electricity. So what we can do is we can use that to our leverage. We can use our A-10s to disable their power plants. And then moving for the kill, it's probably how we're going to orchestrate this little funtivity. And I see no infantry, there we go.
Moving to new AO.
Being the super weapon general, we do have the ability of the advanced control rods that gives us triple the amount of power, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go ahead and rank up the tech tree as quickly as we can. Should come on back, buddy.
Visibility clear.
Okay. Good control, good economy, good tech up. We're doing pretty solid here. Since this AI is going to be very heavy to tanks, laser tanks obviously, we're going to kind of concentrate on infantry, considering I'm thinking a couple of missile infantry spread out are going to do us some good. And they will come definitely in handy. So let's take a gander what they got going on here. Nothing. Okay, supply stash. Not much. We could probably do an air rush and jump right in and see what's going on, but I don't think we're going to do that. What we are going to do is we're going to see if we can set up a forward outpost here. Again, since this is going to be mostly tank heavy, I think we'll do a pretty good job occupying some of these structures. They are the United States, so they don't have flame tanks or that sort of a thing, so that's going to be helpful. I don't like to occupy a lot of defensive structures against a GLA or China, considering they have a lot of stuff that can flood out your structures. Excellent. Strategy center. I'll take a search and destroy. I'll take a supply lines, and I'd like a supply drop as soon as you can. Again with the infantry, let's take a gander what's going on here. Supply, more construction. this is a good opportunity. We can just jump in there and start messing with them immediately. But I want to give them time to get started. I'm not in a rush here. I want to enjoy this.
Good area.
So there's that. We're going to get 4 more missile infantry there.
In the field.
Upgrading the new supply lines.
Excellent.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Now, I am going to want to start working with vehicles because the Tomahawk missiles are going to be absolutely amazing to soften up their defenses. In that regard, we're also going to have to figure out what we want to do in case they do bring the tanks. Probably Raptors out of our airfield. Something similar. I haven't really decided yet.
Projects? What's the story?
And low power. Doggone it. Should have timed that a little bit better.
Made in the US of A.
This is another good example of why having infantry and garrisoned buildings can really save your hide, considering they don't require power to operate. Obviously. Let's go ahead for advanced training. Let's go ahead and get another Comanche in the sky. And once we do a little bit more feeling around, get our power back online, I'd like to start softening them up with some bombers.
All finished.
We have a little... Yep. Okay. Little stuff going on here. We've got some cash. Let's go ahead and bolster some of our defense a little bit here.
Always ready. Gunship reporting. Keep 'em busy. Sounds good.
And of course we do need our advanced control rod upgrade. Now, since I know I'm going up against an AI, I have been a little defensive heavy. You could easily have mixed this up if you wanted to go a little more offense heavy, build a war factory, try to get out some units, try to do a little more ground control. In this case, we get one super weapon. I'm going to go ahead and build it. That'll give us the first in the super weapon battle, which I'm happy with. And Laser General Wind Air Force, our EMP Patriots are going to be totally a thorn in their side, so I'm not worried about that. This is going to be a real 1-2 punch. EMP hits, tank is disabled, tank gets picked apart by the infantry. No big deal there. So this gives us a lot of maneuverability. And then if you need to, you can go ahead and do some micromanagement with your towers, just like this. With one tower, we can disable a lot of units just by alternating which one we're emphasizing. Then if we feel really impatient, we can get our missile troops out of here, cram them into this one, and really speed up the process. No problem. And move them back. Little micromanagement is all you need to really make an effective defense.
Frequencies open.
Okay.
Comanche here.
Now that we've done a little bit of tutorializing, let's try to get our stuff together. Do want a war factory.
Good area.
There's our particle cannon.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
In the same token, now that we have our super weapon online, we're going to go ahead and keep concentrating on solving the foundation of our economy. We want to make sure that every time we've got some spare cash, we're building new structures, we're building new supply drops, we're building more defenses, we just keep evolving. Now, that I've been talking a whole bunch, we're going to go ahead and start constructing our Aurora Alpha bombers. These are one notch higher than the normal, supersonic bomber. These do more damage. What they do is they drop a small fuel air bomb. It's not just one hit. It actually will mess up a whole ton of units. It's actually quite deadly. So that's going to come in handy. I'm going to go ahead and build one more Patriot site there. I'm going to call that done. Now, I've been leaving this side completely undefended. What I want to do is I want to use this oil derrick as bait. I want to see them come in and get it. Okay, exactly what I said. We're going to do a little micro here. We can disable the whole army with not a lot of effort.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Just like that. No problem. Some loose infantry. Now, Avengers are going to be a bit of a problem. What we're going to have to be able to do is we're going to have to attempt to overwhelm these guys. So we're going to eject them, put them back in. You're going to need more missile infantry if that's going to be your policy on that. Either way, let's get 2 more Aurora Alpha bombers. We need our countermeasures. The Comanche rocket pods are going to be nice. And we're going to start layering our defense.
Good area. Yeah. I'll fix her up.
Unit lost. Oh, I lost some infantry. we've been holding up a fairly strong defense without actually putting a whole lot of thought into it, which has been good. Oh yeah, A10s, baby.
Upgrade
Pathfinder,
complete.
I don't really see a whole lot of use for in this skirmish, so we're going to go A10s. We're going to go ahead and cripple up their strategy center. They're already working on their particle cannon, but that's okay, I'm not too
Upgrade
worried.
complete.
Flying low.
Yeah? I want to blow something up. Want to see a fireball? Laser guidance ready. Precise and powerful.
Our base is under attack.
Frequencies open.
Oh, they're using their supersonic fighters themselves, or
lost.
bombers themselves.
In the field. Nav system
Let me
set.
launch one. Huh?
Warning, particle cannon detected.
Yep, as advertised. Oops, hang on now.
Aurora pushing the envelope. Have a job for me.
Alright, time to solidify that west side, which we haven't been doing at
Unit
all.
lost.
On the
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Okay, so this is why we layer our defenses.
job. Flying low. Breaking the sound barrier. Supersonic aircraft. Army's elite.
Unit
Oof.
lost.
I kind of forget how potent those things are.
Installed. Avionics online.
Wow.
All finished. Laying the foundation. Yes, sir.
Why don't you guys come on back? You guys are absolutely no good to me dead. Pretty soon our particle cannon
Particle
will be
cannon
ready,
ready.
as it is.
Made in the
Now, let's go
US
ahead and
of
see if we
A.
can do some power damage. Oh, wow, you know what we can do?
Particle cannon activated. Unit lost.
Oh, man. Totally worth it. Some Avengers I should have hooked up to get that war factory, but that's okay.
Radar won't pick us up. Comanche here. Yes, sir.
You the only one I've got? Oh, no, there you
Enemy
are.
Colonel
Roger.
Burton
Air
detected.
cover's on the way. Let's build.
We're gonna go ahead and keep layering this
What's
defense.
the story? Good area. Need a point man? Gunship reporting in. Going up. Comanche here.
Ooh, whole barrage of stuff. These Aurora Alpha bombers will take nice work out of these guys.
Aurora in flight. Avionics. Aurora
Whenever they want to show up. Boom.
Unit lost.
All that hardware just disappears. It's absolutely amazing. Oh,
Let's build.
that was a really lazy loss of a dozer.
Job. Any more foundation?
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
And that'll put us at rank 5, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, you can't come in here with one Avenger. You gotta bring way more than that, especially if you're gonna mass produce on the EMPs, which we are. Let's see here. Fuel Bomb, Spectre, Spectre, and we are gonna go
Upgrade
Pathfinder.
In the field.
Little micro here, gonna save our Comanche. Thank you. Perfect.
Air
Come on
cover's
back.
the way. Aurora in flight.
Get our Auroras in the sky. Let's drop a fuel air bomb there. Let's Spectre that sucker. And we want to keep him in the dark at this point.
Unit lost.
Once we can get him in the dark, then we can certainly start picking him apart.
Breaking the sound barrier.
Which I see some Avengers, so we're going to concentrate on that. And this power plant. Especially with the United States generals, it's all about power control.
Unit lost.
And of course they brought their Avengers and picked that apart pretty nicely. But lesson learned. Let's take a quick look at what we've got around here. They're totally offline. Fantastic. Let's make sure that stays a thing.
Frequencies open. Comanche here. Frequencies open.
I know my way around.
We're just going to go ahead and station these guys in little groups. Don't have to be very tactful with these guys. They'll be able to defend themselves. Quite nicely, I might add.
Radar won't pick us up. Stabilizers engaged.
Those Avengers are what's
Unit
really
lost.
going to be a problem for us.
Supersonic aircraft.
Got my missile launcher right
But
here.
while we're here, absolutely devastating against structures, against units. Those things are amazing.
Yes, sir.
And, in addition, in a few more seconds here, our particle cannon's going to be up again. And we're just going to keep them on power. Avengers are definitely a great way to counteract what's going on here, but they're not bringing enough of them for it to matter.
Yeah.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Radar won't pick us up. Supersonic aircraft. Flight path confirmed.
Oh. Get 2 power plants with 1 strike here of our particle cannon. Absolute cakewalk. We're getting
Particle
close.
cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
Getting close.
Unit lost.
Oh, is that enough?
Warning, particle
Nope.
cannon activated.
No. Oh no! Ah,
Want to make some improvements?
a little bit of a
Unit
waste.
lost.
That could have been avoided.
Can't do that.
Acting a little bit faster would have prevented the loss of those troops.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Ooh, quick lesson there. The Comanche rocket pods would have done much more damage. But that's okay. These skirmishes aren't always perfect. There's always a lot that I can learn from, and I hope there's some that you guys learn from me as well.
Something for everyone.
Don't need 2 supply drops. Sell that. Okay, time to work on these tomahawks I was talking about before. These things are absolutely perfect
Unit
long-range base bunkers. Or base breakers, or bunker busters, or whatever. They're great against defenses. Oh, don't even have to use the ability. Perfect. You'd be amazed how just a handful of extra infantry sitting around really pays the bills.
What's the story? All finished.
Oh, and I am broke. So while we find that we're at a bit of a financial deficit, what we're going to do is we're going to take a second here and start hunkering up on cashy money. Meaning things to generate more cashy money.
Sure thing.
Long-range ballistics.
I want to blow something up. Enabling laser sights.
Yep. You cannot use that against a structure. I wanted to verify that.
I want to blow something up.
But the simple fact that the enemy is attempting to build on our soil must be stopped.
Unit lost.
Yeah.
What'd I lose? Oh, a supply plane?
On the trail.
That's taken care of.
Long-range ballistics.
Unit lost.
We're gonna go ahead and micro our Spectre. Ah, man, they had to bring one of those over here.
Projects. Keeping them in line down there.
The Laser General and the Super Weapon General are absolute crack fiends for these Avengers. Absolutely, without a doubt. Keep them around. They've been very effective against us so far, so definitely not a dumb idea on the enemy's
In the
part.
field. Cruise missiles ready.
Okay, now we've got our cashy money.
New construction. Frequencies open.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready.
Let's see how well you guys
Cruise
perform.
missile.
Unit lost.
Bam! A-10s, baby. Sing it. Okay.
Laying the foundation.
Missile guidance set. Updating grid location. Tomahawk launcher armed and ready.
Every time you attack base defense with ground units, or I shouldn't say every time, most times they will
Unit
retaliate
lost.
with their Comanches, which is perfect, because that's exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to draw out those units.
Standing by
Now what we
for
need to do is we need
coordinates.
to time these guys to fire at the exact same moment. And there they are.
Calculating missile
Make sure the ammo's ready, fire, and there we go. Now that we've been chatting, our enemy's particle cannon is about ready again.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
First of
Unit
all,
lost.
those things gotta go. Go, 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 go. I don't think it'll blow it up. Nope. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet.
Comanche here. Missile guidance set.
Excellent. Offline, let's take out the fire base.
Pushing the envelope.
That is not a structure that is powered, but it's certainly something I wouldn't mind to get out of my hair.
Radar won't pick us up. Supersonic aircraft.
Oh, looks like they were able to come back online.
Confirmed. Discharging munitions.
Where else do they have a power plant?
Avionics online. Radar
Oh,
won't
they have a
pick us
few.
up.
Well, let's clean up shop, shall we? Perfect. Keep these boys in the dark.
Frequencies open. Bomber ready for takeoff.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready.
Unit
heavy-
lost.
I wonder what the heck hit that guy. That having been said, we want to keep these guys in the dark, so if we blow up too many of their Patriot defenses, they're just going to come back online, and that's not something we want. Oh, looks like they have an A-10. That's the most damage you wanted to do? Just take out one Patriot site?
Aurora in flight.
Heck, I'm fine with
Pushing
that.
the envelope.
Okay. We got our time, we got some stuff to do. Let's go ahead and keep them soft.
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Ultimately, this thing's what's gotta go.
Aurora in flight.
It's gotta go.
Breaking the sound barrier. Pushing the envelope. Avionics online.
Aurora Alpha Bomber here, gonna take out the Avenger, and then the second wave is gonna hit up that particle cannon some more. Bam!
High-speed bomber ready for takeoff.
Annihilation.
Missile guidance set.
Now, since they're completely offline, power and otherwise, we could just move in with these infantry. We got Pathfinders, we got rocket launchers, we got enough hardware here to seriously do some damage. Considering what? Mostly standing infantry is what they have left? Oh yeah. Look at that. No problem.
I'll scout ahead. Always prepared.
We're gonna leave that Patriot site. No, 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 no. No!
Here comes trouble.
We're gonna leave their sights and their tanks, considering both require power. We could just hunker these guys right about there. Clean up shop, no problem.
On the path. Let's pop some tanks. Firing.
Oh yeah, this is a done deal.
Standing by for
Breaking
coordinates.
the sound barrier.
Supersonic
And while we
aircraft.
wait,
Designation set. Stabilizers engaged.
A-10s, why don't you do me a little cleanup?
Supersonic aircraft. Avionics online.
I'll be your spotter. Hidden identity. Launcher. This will leave a
Oh,
mark.
A-10s? Oh my gosh, beautiful.
You are victorious.
We built our one super weapon, we stuck by it, no problem. Just wanted to show you guys that the super weapon general has a lot to offer that's not just super weapons. The airplanes are pretty solid, especially the Aurora Alpha Bomber. The Tomahawk missiles, of course, great long range stuff, great to bust up base defenses. And then of course mixing in some infantry, some Comanches, some other units there, you can really be diverse in your attack. You're not just limited to sticking in the corner and building a crap ton of particles. So I hope you guys enjoy, hope you learned something from me, I hope to learn something from you. Feel free and fill in the comments with some tips, and I hope to catch you guys next time. See ya.